Do you ever wonder if the thing you know most still has unknown facets you have yet to explore? I felt uncomfortable in the best way possible. My mind was recently opened, and this is my rediscovery of horses. Years ago, I spent 3 days observing and photographing the wild horses of Southwest Colorado. During this time, my idea of what a horse is was expanded. It led me to a new discovery that the way I've experienced this animal my whole life, although beautiful, it was skewed. There's definitely a difference between something that has been around the humans for a long time. It's almost like a dog versus a wolf. You know, it's different. The wolf is so raw and it can be terrifying and beautiful in their wildness. And experiencing the wild horses for the first time in my life, I felt uncomfortable in the best way possible. I went into this painting first with a raw sienna underpainting, and the underpainting is a beautiful thing because it gives you a moment to figure out your values and also create a beautiful atmospheric look if there is some of the canvas peeking out from behind your oil paint. So it gives it this really beautiful, warm, sunsetty look. I grew up with horses, so from a very early age, I was conditioned to believe this being is always accessible for love, a certain amount of safety, a companion, and a teammate. I was conditioned to have almost too much comfort. It was a new feeling. These animals that I'm so used to just walking up to and snuggling with, where I finally had this primal instinct of survival around them, where there was fear, there was a little bit of uncomfortableness, and I think that was humbling for me, who grew up around these animals that I was so comfortable with. It was magic. Experiencing these horses' patterns of where they would be during certain times of day, you know, hiding up into the rocks in the midday when it was so hot. They hid in the shade of this mesa. And then at night, multiple bands meeting at a watering hole and having interactions with each other. The stallions were greeting each other and testing each other and making sure everything's like okay. And the mornings, the freshness of that cool air, watching them be frisky in their natural habitat. It's incredibly easy to have studied something for your entire life and think there is nothing left to uncover. And yet, there's always something to learn. Life would be quite boring otherwise. Ultimately, I had walked away with a new respect, truly, for the horse as an animal and a being on this earth. They have such big hearts, right? We hear about horses can feel your heart and you're like far away. They can feel you. And so they have big hearts and big spirits, and they are so powerful and dangerous at the same time as being this animal that wants connection, that feels the spirit of another animal or feels the spirit of you. And I have absolutely seen that so many times over my life, is having these connections with these horses that feel so unspeakable. I can't put words to it. It's an unspoken bond and language that you learn, and they are so open to it, even though they're these flight animals, right? Because they are prey, not predators. So for them to trust a human is truly, truly something special. And we take it for granted, I think, where horses don't just run wild and free. They do still, however, they now have this new role in life, and we get to relearn or to learn how to listen to them and speak to them and be able to create these beautiful lives together. You know, we create this partnership, and that's something that I've been very grateful for in my life, is to have been able to experience these partnerships with horses. With this painting, I wanted to show the power, but in a quiet way, because horses aren't in your face like that. We see them, we see this gentle, beautiful, spiritual creature, and under the surface, there's this incredibly powerful and strong animal. During this time, I got to see sunsets go down on these gorgeous mesas behind all of these horses, and feeling like there's almost a storm brewing, but it's peaceful. And the cowbirds that are riding on this horse's rump show the gentleness and the quietness. But yet you can see the power and this strength in the painting. Horses have been a huge part of my life, with my mother and my grandmother also being horsewomen, and it has infiltrated into all areas. My career started out with doing hyperrealism horse portraits, and now that is evolving into new subject matters, still involving horses and wildlife and all the things that I love and am passionate about. And I'm excited to see where this new season brings me. I've found that keeping an open mind leaves you access to the magic of wonder. What beauty is lying behind the unknown? This experience taught me to always look beyond what I think I know and open my gaze to the mysteries of life, to find comfort in the discomfort of saying, I am willing to go deeper. I was recently picked up by a gallery in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's very exciting. I'm excited to be a part of one of the largest Western art hubs in the world. And I feel honored to have my paintings there and to have been sold there already. And I'm excited to bring this piece down as well and showcase this new collection that I have been working on over the last few months. And I've been so invested in these paintings. I actually didn't film anything, which is, beautiful and wild, and I'm a little sad about it. But however, they had their own time and space, and I just was so focused on these paintings and getting them prepared for the new fall season. And so I don't really have any footage of those being made. However, I did get this one, so I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I look forward to creating more for you. I have some new exciting pieces I've been working on that I will hopefully release soon. I'm working on more stories, more art that I'm very excited about. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.